Adolfo, anopapem, Akosua Serwaa fusuna mi fremo de asida kese emamo. Idi kan ye de asida ma yenyankopon. Eto so ma sida call social media platforms so for nyina. Wives for legal wives for husband. Adolfo nyina, mintumi ka edin sa mebobo a mintumi mobo.
Abusia mama wakwa banfa wo bra ye platform bi eso ye di ahyiamu finally Maame Akosua Serwaa o de nsem akodan court court enka bi mfa ma no ever woni Daddy Lumba ensem ho a so far eye chese court transem ne ho asi ebobo mu ekomu details eye bibia oba out say no the certificate no eye fake no Maame no abekasa after say sa no mani nyina court so na say court kire say wonu Maame pani no akokope say fake certificate and our do bre wono judge ni say won jintum say certificate abusia Maame no abe breaki silence na samban na Maame yo ka yes wa bekasa na mesremo ye nya abotere entie ensam a Maame wo edi ema yenyen na utinum say wunim wo mo a eya o mutaka say Daddy Lumba eyawe ne yire no amehwe no sa for the minimum adwe do mutiri because ye ni video bi another Daddy Lumba complain sa wo yawe ne yire amehwe no ntie bia ye gina sa video ni so e de aka say ampa wo yawe ye ne yire gi ni ma bi be sa ni ho entimu amoka say e na wo yawe ne yire amehwe no e na ne yire dogi no e na teto doburo ni na ahwe no nyina no mu sa for ni nyina no nyame ne betu tu amoka because muni evidence Selumba eyabe ne yire no amehwe no anase wadogi no muni evidence abusia yentie Maame ne nsam awodi abetu dwen like sa video we na share na afoforo enya bi enhye na Ghana for de wudi wo mochi a yentie no embra
Adolfo, anopapem, Akosua Serwaa fusuna mi fremo de asida kese emamo. Idi kan ye de asida ma yenyankopon. Eto so ma sida call social media platforms so for nyina. Eto so me de Ghana for so nyina Adolfo nyina so me damase. Legal wives for husband. Adolfo nyina mintumi ka edin sa mebobo a mintumi mobo. Ko papa shi osofo. Mrebi baya na minim se me wa Adolfo sa na ma kire do. Mama me hu se say me so dofo bi etiho asemi bae no ni mako amanie bebre mu enso no still mu gina pintin time echi ko me ko to dwanim me damase but mama me hu say me so me ka ho bi ti mo enfo odo enfa mbom na yenya baako na nkunindi no eye dia ko si de ode ne ho to awrade so no ade nyara di bua no ma ewie ne yie yeso ye de ho ato no so ti me damase because enya na dom anka me nim se mu nyina akra no na obi kai me nti ma sem nyina ne se asida enkam obi a de odo me ne de otame nyina na ase rade hwemo so na on kai ho Yesu ndin mu no nkunimdin ebeba nkunimdin bi erade dia nti no edamase
ya saba benya lawyer for mo so mo represent Daddy Lumba. It is how represent Daddy Lumba. Next how represent everything Daddy Lumba na meboa. Any den a lawyer for ko gina ba efa. No muja Maame Akosua Serwaa ofa. How? Because you are representing the man. Yeah. So why are you not representing everything about the man, but you choose where to stand and leave the other woman? And then you come out with a letter saying say umpokra ni ejao. Because so don't sabai. It in say your ma kwankra ma odin ba ye woman man na adom because of nkwadano. Hello. So that point the lawyer much say ye no ye ginafa. It is our lawyers we are sure say on betimi atna japade cheso
say lawyers say funny the omo jimi say say minimum the power representing because court kura mo de court dan na just say e court ye kra say anko ye no court nimpo antimi ambu say Daddy Lumba eja na yire no but mo na mo fra mo ho a lawyers say for mo na mo se sana mo ni Daddy Lumba enanti ekra na kona eye bibia bomu no mo pesa mo chese Daddy Lumba ne mo na mo no ya Daddy Lumba chese I understand these lawyers konya mo fa so mo ku atia eye Maame ya even judge ne kura antimi anya evidence bia e kire say Maame no eti we kire say mo nye Daddy Lumba lawyers just wo mo enye Daddy Lumba lawyers na embom accounting lawyers bi na wa line no wo mo ye nkwase ade bi ade because sabi mo fra mo lawyers na mutimi ne abuso panyini ko ya one just to fight against eye wo bi a yemfa ne say so omu nyina ya yire so omu nyina ya yire de na chete we kra san so ye yire pani se mutimi ko fa titi ya yire pani de atimi nsam okra no munnim hyi abusia ye nto aso ai.
Because from the beginning you are shown where you belong. Now you said they are semi-copy quarter. You say, Awari nam ye no soon ti Daddy Lumba beye Germany ni. Awari nam ye no soon ti odobroni ma enya German passports. Ah, last one ye ansan walk on. Sa awari no ehon krata ne ye nyintu. Na wo to when you aje ba wo so nim say ade we na boa ma wo ma beye German for. But you are happy. How? How do you do that? Because then can you Maame any wo be me ya warrior? Enka woman ye German passport. It's not. Now listen. Daddy Lumba filing for Nkwadano German passport issues, he never filled the form say Odobroni and you know why? Because he was scared. Yes. So this tombs Odobroni and area. Oh yeah, because who are you Germany? I am guye. I won't crack and say who are you. How could he ever would have said no? It stands to reason that send or worry in power this year. It stands to reason. Even though me and Mitiamini is worry no. And your checks with close people also says that no, there was no marriage. But your train will be am na be can ask more court. I'm a Maame na GAG. See everyone so worrying. But worry na I didn't want to mean for any din shankra temu. Abra no go pen no passport. I didn't to me na say or ko Germany or more ban for baby. Aden. Yes, who are abandoned Nigeria abandoned no yari for 15 years in your dobro in the hand. Moon checking how many times that Lumba 2 coin. How many times or call European countries go show. Nibo yaro 2 coin. How many of these days, these times or 2 coin, 1 coffee? No coffee. So I don't know. And I make an Obiani baby ojina. Obia guilt conscience or the action so on can. But media me say Maame tina say me so. Now was say our real who videos wa bonting. Aya hu so moti abroni fita na wa or she. Amo masinsa ware si sa ware no krata no. Enyina mu. Aware no no gina so ma obroni emma etimi ba be German for dachi ono so betimi di afale aye Germany. Yesi enyina mu. Ena se dachi okogina mu so ono so peso o use nkra ne de ne de legitimize na so odinya akonya o Germany. No any paboni. Because Daddy Lumba was never born in Germany. Aware ne be man ye Germany. Etina e de na ye ma ye ni jiwo se bi but enya no kra ne ye ka. To utimi shantro na utimi polish won tro ni yem ye gidia e no bedane no kra etino ye mfa ne sa
ola me be ya me hu bibi yes German embassy for the entertainment G say enya no press aware no egu
no ya no de ya de dada
we a new one am hwe
yeah because I checked with that letter now omudi kan de buy ya from German embassy no I checked that one on Saturday with guys at the embassy omu nyina che say no. Nobody in this world can say that this letter is fake. Nobody. So if the letter was to tell you say Papa no or Kunu Dada or Ire Dada, is the reason why that Lumba could never have used Odobroni's name, even though no ye Odobroni Maho papers. He couldn't have used a name as Neire. It's the reason. It is a net Maame akwa akotena asemi so na de ensoma no no so obeye. Say Odomu mienu ba beye eyi aware ayirenom because one ye ware Odobroni traditionally one and Odobroni Maame ti ase ne papa ti ase ne wo fa no wo obi antimi anko akodi dance na mom ni nua
abusuam na ye nya abusuam panyin any say no he only supervised the activities of the funeral in this case from the evidence before of us na abusuam panyin na say one na ye na yi abra ni nua ba so mpene ni wo fa so mpene ni maame so mpene ni nana so mpene wo fa ase fo so mpene abusuam panyin so ono kwa ye yi
yo enti say mo appeal ana fe na mo be
yeah appeal that we are the better office here appeal immediately after the judgment and now you seek the authorization of the plaintiff okay Serwaa no say yem koso nya na ono won ti ase na nti ase say ono be ware lumba and the German law no be say now 6.3 ontiasie and we also in our opinion as lawyers believe that the judge was wrong. We are going to prosecute the appeal. And you see, we don't want to relate the funeral.
Why are you doing all this? Your client. Why is she doing all this?
She protested against how Lumba was treating her before Lumba's death.
Or protested?
Yes.
Say, quite Lumba treat you or no?
Yes. Okay. More Maame and son. More to Germany Bobra. Also Bagana, but no Mabium. Or Tia Winima or Ghana. She believes that is not fair. You are not giving her the necessary attention. So a lawyer was engaged and the lawyer replied after the death of Lumba. The man who instructed that lawyer because we were on the instructor of man intro
96.3 instructor of man intro
obi will be any 2 minutes of a lawyer.
So
yes,
you are dead.
Exactly. But the lawyer wrote,
say
on behalf of Akosua opinion, say mano bedi kuna krasi ehunu mobo onye yiri ye jano. This is what triggered the action.
That's Akosua Serwaa.
Akosua Serwaa.
So woman Akosua Serwaa bedi kuna kra.
Because as far as they are concerned, she's not married to Lumba.
Abibi says Yana.
Yes.
96.3.
That is what they claim. But court says no one put to wait on that divorce because officer I was opinion to me and give enough evidence on that matter. You be saying oh so ni ho. When I catch yourself, I was only been a kind of say ya buy as well 20 years ago.
Guarantee say under ordinance obi warrior. Now say or sign fetch ko warrior for what happens?
That marriage is null ab initio. It's void.
It's void. But what of they be free more baswe?
And Kolani legitimate. But our DNA dear ain't me legitimate da. And for instance, somebody lived with another woman, gave birth to 4 children. Nigerian first wife, Akosua UK, over 20 years. We are in Nigeria, Ghana. Oba, after apply for letters of administration. Nigeria, no Ghana, no.
Lawson FM.
Our warren, a man named Tiffy, apply for letters of administration. Nigeria, that are now 20 years, maybe TM. Said that Bimina Miyere. Court will do say Nigeria. First one now, Akosua 20 on Nigeria because she produced marriage certificate quite recently, not even up to 3 months. I did a similar case in Court 3. That judge, Court of Appeal judge, or a brilliant judge, delivered himself such a judgment. They couldn't even take another step because it was obvious. Also, sir, Bapara Betrangana ne Obana with 3. If you are more matrimony or honor or banity, a new wife, no. And the way you occupy or apply for a course that you can't. Woman, dear, they are entitled to a share of the estate. But oh dear, you can't be entitled to any part of the estate. And in the case of Akosua Odobroni, or not entitled to any part of Lumba's estate. But the masses, if there is evidence that they are Lumba's children, they are all entitled to.
So Lumba's what estate. Of if Lumba will every day give this to Akosua Serwaa, give this to Odobroni?
Or cancer Odobroni, you cancer my second wife, answer my wife, I null and void. So I would describe one as Odobroni, Medofo, said an usual kind of Medofo, on Casa Mejere. Look, Lumba in his lifetime made pronouncements. Or say Akosua Serwaa, Mejera Mawan, the ultimate yes,
yes.
Or do I use a Medofo? They are two different. The man was very conscious of his position because he knew he had married under the own term. He was very conscious of that too. He made a public show of Odobroni, there's no doubt about that, but he always called him Medofo. And Akosua Serwaa Mejere, Amatis Kawa.
Abusia na chese we eye de echegu a eye ensempi ha Ghana court de bibia timisi yo me say me court e ma judge ni ba hwemanim e ka kire me say me case na mo de aba no me ye de melu suntimi njintum na omommo me ka na chese me ntu ya na me honto me ntumi hwe nanim sa na me sere ye abusia case ne koso try as koso eduru ba bi a judge ne hu say no said they no no see dwen say case ni be sia kono enko ne sa no judge ne no be bisa me say adan me wo connection ana adan ni mpenimfo ana kwase agimigimi se me ni mpenimfo na che say Ghana wunni mpeninya wutimi nyusu wadwe ne wo evidence bia wo krakra wa wunim say eye jeni enfa we ni case because ono no who ni say because eduru ba bi no na me police for na etwe eduru ba bi na police for na me wo otwe no two agent transfer by force every corona so it imagine and my judge ni so okay say adan wo connection bia na because ofi say e bia pressure bi cause over baby so pressure bia cause over baby we me pressure me pressure woman one other need for abusing anyway ayedie eche go anima wa so RTBA subscribe to your channel for updates na me fa wo nsi ahase